Hey guys, welcome back to Tracy's Local Learning if you've been here before, and welcome to my channel if you're new. I am doing a before and then I'll do an after garden tour because I have not started. So it's May 11th. It's absolutely beautiful in the valley today, and I looked at my gardens. So I start down there with some St. John's wort. I planted this here last year and it seems to be doing nicely. Got lots of herbs, some rhubarb hidden in there. Yeah, so this is one of my planters. You can't even really tell, it's so overgrown right now. There's my comfrey kind of laying down today. Yeah, I should probably do something with this, eh? Okay, so that's one of my garden beds. And then over here, I started on this one, but I lost momentum. But it's started. I have to do this entire mound. But it'll look great when it's done, right? Wish me luck. Okay. Now this is the planter that I made. See those bricks? They are under there. See? And this is what I mean by it just kind of grows. So once we get the lawn cut, it will look magnificent again. But it's very much overgrown around all my wonderful medicinals in that planter. Look how deep the grass is. Okay, so come for a walk with me. It's a lovely day. Pardon my camera work. Okay, so, wow, what a mess. So last year I axed a hole out of this stump and planted this, and it seems to have taken. And I've got my red-belted polypore there. That's the third year, and there's one starting above it. I didn't harvest it last year, so it's still there. So this is actually my garden that you're looking at. I know it looks completely overgrown because it is. This is one of my lupins. It's almost as tall as I am. So yeah, it's a big mess. This apple tree is doing great and it's still in the pot. I find that really surprising actually. So yeah, I have to get to work on my garden. Like I said, it's the 11th of May. So I usually put the boys to work on Mother's Day so the lawns will get done. And then there's this. So I'm building a couple of planter boxes in here. I have the wood laid out like this because I come and collect the snails and the worms for my chickens. They're all underneath those boards. And this is the other apple tree. This is the one that I planted. And it's doing really, really well. And let's see, so this stuff came back from last year, the chives. This kale, which I'm letting it go to seed so I can get some climatized seeds. And then my sage came back, and I've got some California poppy coming and some borage. And you can see how deep the weeds are there. They're breaching over top of my... Yeah, so I was hard at it working here. And then look at this. This broke in half. The handle broke right off the other one. So I'm working with a shovel now, and it's not very forgiving, so I have to be careful. Yeah, I got done on this side of my raspberries, but that's as far as I made it. I have a rhubarb patch here that's doing great. Just planted this like a month ago. And what else? There's an echinacea coming back in that block there. Lots of yarrow. Yeah, lots of dock. Oh, yeah, so I got my work cut out for me. See, I didn't know this planter was out here and I moved it. Now that's some weeding, you know? Like, I'm going to be here for a while, guys. But when it's all done, I will bring you back and let you see what it looks like. Because normally, it looks fairly good. just right now, I can't say that. So over here, these are all blackberries. It grows up this evergreen, but over top of it is this wisteria. You see the purple flowers up there? Hang on. Can you see them? No. See the purple flowers? That is a wisteria. So in the summertime, when the bees come, they fill this tree, and I sit down here, and the buzzing from all the bees is like amazing. Between the bees and the hummingbirds, it's a good time, I'm telling you. So this is the big apple tree. And then I just did some weeding here today to get my comfrey up and above. And you see the big hole there? See that? There's holes throughout. So when you live in the farm, out in a farm in the country, you have to flood out all the tunnels from the mice throughout winter to make sure they're not living in there. So here I have a bunch of lilacs, and then here I have blueberries. So I have 3 varieties. They all come at slightly different times, which is great. So we have blueberries throughout the entire season. And with the 3 plants, believe it or not, we've had these for what, 15 years. The 3 plants is good for our family, and that includes baking and whatnot. And here I have some grapes. This particular grape did not do well last year, but the other one did. The other grape did really good and really got up there. So I'm pretty happy about that. And there's tons of grapes coming on it. Let's see. You see those? Lots of little grapes coming. So that'll be a good harvest. And then here's my elderberry. So I put it in the ground last year, and I just gave it chicken manure, wrapped it in a burlap sack, and it came back healthy and strong. I'm really happy about that. And then this is just a random pot, and there is Black-Eyed Susan. And then this is another elderberry I've started for my girlfriend in Calgary. So hopefully I can get that to her this year. This is my goji berries. I did the same thing. I just put some chicken manure in the bottom, wrapped it in a burlap sack, and it's coming back healthy and strong. And then these are just all plants and more plants and more plants out of my greenhouse. Yeah, I got a lot going on here. And there's my chickabirds. Hi, ladies. Hang on. Get where you can see my girls. Hi, chickabirds. So I've planted all along the fence on the outside in hopes that they'll be able to harvest through it. So I put like lemon balms and mints and things that they can eat. Yeah. So I've got lots of blueberry starts going, and lilac starts, and lupin starts, and echinacea, and rhubarb, and maple, and borage. Yeah, and my greenhouse right now has been overrun by wasps, so I'm not going in there. And then out here, I've planted peas, and the ones that the birds didn't take are doing just wonderfully. So that's a good sign. And what else? Yeah, so I've got my work cut out for me into trying to get the yard, and especially the garden, to look like a garden, because it really doesn't look like a garden right now, does it? Okay, so now over here, oh, ouch. It's good to get your feet on the ground, but sometimes you find things that kind of hurt. Okay, so over here I have some more gardens that have come back nicely from last year. So I have echinacea, I have some more sage, I have some more comfrey, my lilac, there's a borage in there, and some more chives. And then down this way, ooh, oh, rocks. I have some more gardens. This one's a total mess. Can't even tell it's a garden, but it's a coming. Got lots and lots. And somewhere in here right there is another comfrey. And then these are my medicinal roses, which I absolutely love for tea. And then across the driveway, I have over here some more comfrey, and then just some beautiful ground cover that really comes to life in a little while. Look at the size of these dandelions, man. It's gonna be a struggle. This has got to be what? Like, look at this. Look at the size of this. Anyways, it's all gonna look beautiful once it gets done. And like I said, I will bring you guys back when I'm finished and show you what it looks like.